I'm hungry.
You look like you've just seen a ghost! Maybe not, but what you did see is Dunkin' Donuts Spicy Ghost Pepper Donut. This low-calorie Halloween item mixes the taste of America's #1 glazed delight with an experimental spicy strawberry frosting and sugar shakings flavored of equal parts cayenne and ghost pepper. Is this a trick to your taste buds or your new favorite treat?
I cannot concentrate on what sits in front of me, because I just got this sick pit in my stomach, I'm just so overcome with guilt. There's been something I've been keeping from you for the longest time, for over 100 episodes or so. I need to make a confession. I need to clear my conscience and get this out in the open. As you all know, I've been to hell once. And something happened there that I don't talk about. And I have proof. I'm gonna show it to you in a bit. The cameras were rolling the whole time, but to save face, I edited that part out, and you can't blame me. I didn't know what I was looking at the time. But I gotta do this for myself, so please cue up the footage.
Showdown in hell!
Satan, what you working on?
Keep your nose out of my business, you stupid.
Come on, you're obviously very excited about it.
And why wouldn't I be? It's my masterpiece. I don't think in all my years I've created a more insufferable scenario than this. But it's not done yet. You're not allowed to see.
Come on, just a little bit.
No,
Come on,
I want to show it.
No, I want to see.
Stop being so pushy.
Don't be so sourpuss.
You let me spoil the surprise!
I'm sorry! I saw it all then, and I knew it was coming, and I didn't warn any of you! I swear, I didn't even know what I was looking at! I'm sorry! And I know what you're about to say, but why don't you go ahead and continue? It's all related, Squinkies! The year 2020, up to now, hasn't really affected things here in Limbo so much, and here I was giddy and excited to do a Halloween special. The Divinity Crate actually offered me exactly what I wanted for my subject material this year. And I can't pretend to understand how the Divinity Crate actually works. I'm guessing if these food items are created on Earth by living humans, and of course, they will be subject to the jinx that is 2020, right? Because here I am, just twiddling my thumbs, still waiting for this order to come in. But you see, they're backed up for the unforeseeable future! I can't believe it. The curse of 2020 has extended into Limbo, and it's canceled Halloween here too! To be honest, I don't know, Swinkies. It's not the first time the Divinity Crate has shipped me an item on standby. It's kind of like the suggestions on Netflix, Because you ordered that, may we offer you this? This I say. What the heck is this? I have no clue. Maybe Djclyve circa the year 1990 would know?
Get a life, Dad. Nobody eats ice cream anymore. Everybody eats chili donuts! Chili donuts! Chili donuts! Nobody likes chili donuts! They taste horrible!
Yeah, you're right. Nobody likes chili donuts. They do taste terrible. Believe it or not, I filmed that back in 1990 in preparation for this video. How's that for forward thinking? What? I said believe it or not. That gives me the option to lie and you the option not to believe it. So here we have the consolation prize, the Ghost Pepper Chili Donut from your good friends at Dunkin' Donuts. This is our first foray into the D&D world, isn't it? That's because this show is all about the exotic and the bizarre, and the Dunkin' menu seems to stick to the straight and narrow, with the exception of some real scant experimental items such as those spinach muffins that they had a long time ago. Their menu is static, and I consider that to their credit. And when Halloween rolls around, I mean, yeah, they do some things to be fun. Maybe they'll add some food coloring to their vanilla frosted donuts, make this one green to look like Frankenstein, or make this one purple, make this one blood red to celebrate Halloween, you know, stuff like that. But other than that, they really don't do a whole lot. This year, they kind of went above and beyond. What about this makes this a Halloween donut? Well, I guess the obvious, because it's ghost peppers and there's ghosts all around on Halloween. But the way I look at it, I see my own connections here. I'm not the biggest watcher of the Food Network, but I do channel surf every once in a while, and I have seen and I'm aware of what they do. And when I think of food and Halloween and bringing those two things together, only one thing comes to mind. It's those competition shows where they make food into art. They'll have like two chefs or two bakers or something like that going at it, and they build up like all sorts of like fondant and cake to look like Frankenstein's monster, or this one looks like a detailed scene from a famous movie, stuff like that. It's more art than edible. And yeah, I know this might be a little 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon talking here, but when I think of those shows, I think of the other shows that have nothing to do with Halloween, but they're still the same basic deal. And the one thing that comes to my mind is Cupcake Wars. Cupcake Wars, you've seen it. I mean, they have the two chefs going at it. They have like these hoity-toity chef judges that are going to critique them on their work. And it's not about how well these things taste. It's never about that. It's how well they stand out. I can make a chocolate cupcake. I can make a vanilla cupcake with delicious vanilla filling, and they could be the best chocolate and vanilla cupcakes that you've ever eaten in your life. But they are always going to lose to the macaroni and cheese flavored cupcake. And why? Because, wow, macaroni and cheese flavored cupcake. I've never heard of that before. What a novel concept. So it was a long and winding road to get here, but eventually the path ends at the spicy ghost pepper donut. I wonder exactly how spicy this thing can possibly be. Let me take a sniffy sniff. Smells just like a regular glazed donut. To the untrained eye, this does not look like it's going to be spicy at all. The miracle has to be in its frosting somewhere, because it sure as hell is not in these red crystals that I see on the top. These are just regular sugar crystals, right? I mean, unless Dunkin' Donuts invented some chili pepper infused sugar crystals. Does that even exist? All right, it's time to stop yakking and time to start snacking. Happy Halloween! Why would anyone want this? I mean, the donut part of it is good, but the frosting, I'm guessing this is where the spice is coming from. It's actually more of just a numbing than a spice. It's really rattling the back of my throat and the tip of my tongue. It's not overbearing. It's just weird when you're eating a donut. You don't expect to have this sensation. And I would imagine a lot of people are going to want to have coffee with their donuts, and take it from me, that is not a good idea with this here donut. This donut is going to affect your tongue in a way where it's just going to affect the taste of everything that you're having with it. So your tongue is going to be like extra sensitive to that heat from the coffee. I mean, my advice to you would be to get an additional beverage, a cold beverage to chase down your coffee with, or to kind of use as a palate cleanser, like in between the two. I don't agree with cold coffee or anything like that, but you're almost gonna have to need to drink like a frappuccino or something instead. I don't know, but my tongue needs it really right now. Like I said, I don't even really think it's that spicy. It's more like Novocaine. It just like makes your tongue go bleh, like in the side of your mouth. You don't want to move it because it's just like so, it's overworked. It's trying to make sense of the flavor that's in its mouth right now. So if I were to come up with a rating for this strange experiment, I'm gonna have to give it 2.5 stars. And if you go to your Dunkin' Donuts, I mean, by the time this comes out on YouTube, I'm sure Halloween's gonna be over. It's gonna be too late to get this donut. You're not gonna see this donut anymore after this Halloween because they are not big sellers. If you buy this donut, you're gonna get a reaction from the person working behind the cash register. They're gonna be like, oh, you're actually gonna buy one of these things? They should make commission off these damn donuts because they're not flying off the shelves, and the prospect of them, it's like selling ice to a damn Eskimo. I mean, Who wants a spicy donut in the morning? Who wants a spicy donut any time of day? And even though I would say this is more on the bad side than the good side, I still rate it average because it's Dunkin' Donuts. And even with all this gunk on top of this donut trying to screw with its taste, that delicious Dunkin' Donuts taste still kind of shines through. In my opinion, nobody does donuts better than Dunkin' Donuts. You can like your Entenmann's, you can like your Krispy Kreme, you can like your Tasty Cake. Ugh, nobody likes Tasty Cake. But there's nothing like the good light airiness of a Dunkin' Donut. You stick it in your mouth, and it almost explodes with your saliva. It just melts. I love that feeling. Even if you don't love the taste so much, the feeling, it's heavenly. So, this is your good buddy Djclyve saying, I'm still waiting for those Halloween items to arrive. Who knows when they'll get here? Maybe after Christmas, I don't know, but what can I say? I'm sorry. 2020, it's been a really hard year on all of us. And it's a small miracle I was able to get in front of the camera and muster up enough time to have this much for you this year. I hope you had a great Halloween, or at least some semblance of a Halloween. And don't worry to all the regular viewers out there, this is just a placeholder. I still plan on doing a real special this year. It's all about playing the waiting game now. So until next time, I'll see you in Limbo. Man, ugh, I can feel these donuts going to work on my stomach. Maybe that was X-Lax frosting? Wish me luck, guys and gals, I'll need it.